Welcome to Weary Wolf Adventures, and today we have made it to part 4 of our Build Your Own MRE series. If you haven't checked them out already, please do go back and check out parts 1, 2 and 3. We had the crackers and tinned fish for part 1, we had the drinks options for part 2, and then we had part 3, the mains. Today, part 4 is energy bars. Get straight into it and take a look at some of the goodies I picked up. First selection from the shops was the peanut butter fuel oat bars. A lot of the MREs that we've reviewed on the channel recently, they all seem to have oat bars or protein bars. So this is one of those I've taken into consideration. These have got 9 grams of protein, they're high in fibre, and they're actually gluten free. Vegan options. So these are peanut butter flavour. So you get 3 lots for £1.60. Actually bigger than I thought they were going to be. Full of plant protein and seeds to keep you fueled up on the go. That's a 45 gram bar. At the end of the video we're going to give some taste tests to all of these. And then we've got the naked raw fruit and nut bars. I really like these. They're a different alternative to the cereal bars, and these are blueberry muffin flavoured. Again, 3 bars for £2, and the ingredients: dates, raisins, cashew, almonds, freeze dried blueberries, natural flavouring. That's all they put in these bars. I'm picking up a lot of vegan stuff, and it's not on purpose or deliberate, but it does make it handy if someone wanted to try one of my MREs and I can offer them a vegan or a vegetarian. So my brother is actually a vegan anyway, so it all helps. One of your 5 a day, source of fibre, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, no colours or preservatives. Slightly smaller than the fuel bars, these are 35 grams. These are a more dense, condensed bar. Moving on to protein bars, I find that the grenade bars are too big. It's the large sized grenade bars, and also cost prohibitive, because I think the last time I checked in, a bar was nearly £3. So I looked at some smaller options. This one here has come in at less protein than the fuel bars, but it's a pop roll golden caramel flavoured protein bar, and I guess it's got caramel liquid inside of it. That was £1. Another £1 protein bar, which is the Warrior high protein low sugar bar, and this is salted caramel flavour. This one feels a lot more dense, and it comes in at just under 10 grams of protein. And then my wife's favourite, she takes to work as a little treat at lunchtime, the Dinky protein bar, and they have a large range of flavours. They're very similar to a grenade bar in my opinion, but they're only 90p, and this one's chocolate donut flavour, and it's more, so this one's more of a dense protein bar. This one I've never tried before, has got a liquid filling, and this one resembles more of a chocolate bar, like a Mars bar. So those are the options for the protein bars. Just to mention, I do have a load of these left over from MRE reviews, so we've got some of the larger sized energy bars. I think these are from a Swedish cold climate ration, citrus lime coconut ones. So these are an option of reusing some of the protein bars. This is a heavy big bar. I've just reviewed one of these in a US MRE. So that's your chocolate flavoured First Strike bar. And then you've got the French, very small, compact. This one's a coffee flavoured energy bar. So these are along the lines of the size of the ones you could expect to see in my MRE. Size and weight wise, I think I'm going to avoid these ones. And again, these ones come in quite heavy. I think my maximum, without waffling on, is going to be about 45 grams. And then some alternative options. My only concern with these, I picked these up in the Savers. I actually picked these up for the review I was doing on a Pound Stretchers get home bag, but I did think we could put these into consideration. So this is Belvita breakfast honey and nut with chocolate chips biscuit 4-pack. So these ones are a good source of grains, cereals, Probably the cheaper option because you can get 5 MREs out of this and they were £1.30. So this would be your cheapest option. But I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. Are these too similar to crackers? If we're putting multigrain crackers in, do we really want biscuits as well as crackers at the same time? That's something I need to take into consideration. And finally, I picked up some of these Whitworth's shots. This is a 4-pack for £2. So if you're not keen on protein bars or energy bars or even the biscuits, these are toffee and pecan. A shot of sultanas, dates, toffee pieces and pecan nuts. I thought these might be a different alternative, so a good variant, so we could mix them up. Enough waffling by me. Those are the options, those are the considerations I've got in for this part of the MRE. Let's review and taste test a Fuel oat bar, the Naked Raw bar, blueberry muffin, one of these shots, some of the biscuits, and the comparison between one of these and one of these. Right, that's what we're going to review. I'm going to get them organised on a tray and we're going to give them a taste test. Let's take a look at the shot. So we have the sultanas, pecan nuts and these small pellets of toffee pieces. The pop roll golden caramel protein bar. Bits of golden nuggets flying off it. There's no real oozing golden caramel on that one. Feel like we've been lied to. The Warrior Crunch, which feels incredibly dense. Almost look like a Lion bar or a toffee crisp. It's actually got some crispy bits in it and a caramel coating. A Naked blueberry muffin. I know what I'm getting with these. So this is just no added preservatives or anything, and as you can see, it's like a dense fruit bar. The Fuel oat bar, more like a flapjack with seeds and nuts in it. And then finally the Belvita biscuits. I've actually decided to review the energy bar from the Swedish Ration as well, because the citrus lime seems like a quite unusual flavour for an energy bar. So that's all the bits we're going to review. Going to end up with snack bar overload, but I'm sure my wife and my kids will help me finish some of these after I've reviewed them, so nothing will get wasted. I'm going to say the one I'm most looking forward to is the Fuel oat bar. So that's crunchy, dense, very much like a flapjack with a really nice, subtle, salty peanut butter flavour. They're really good. I actually really rate them. Really, really nice. Next we'll go for the Naked bar. I've had these, I've told you that already, but I've not actually had the blueberry muffin one. I don't know how they get their flavours so great with such minimal ingredients. Texture's really nice, like a denser version of malt loaf. Beautiful flavour, tastes exactly like a blueberry muffin. It's going to be a hard one to choose these today. The raw bars and those oat bars so far, incredible. Next we will try the Warrior protein bar, which looks more like a chocolate bar in itself. So much like a toffee crisp. So much like a toffee crisp. Crunchy bits of it in it. A kind of powdery protein kind of texture middle. And a nice chocolate coating. That's alright. That's quite nice. I will be honest with you. I do prefer oat bars and fruit bars over protein bars. I used to train and a bit sick of protein, to be honest. When it comes to like whey powder and artificial protein, much prefer like an oat bar for its kind of more of its flapjack texture. Carrying on with the protein bars, we've got the pot roll, which they lied to us and said had a gooey middle. Not a fan of that. It's really chalky, powdery. Tastes like a scoop of whey protein powder. And the salted caramel flavour's a bit off as well. Oh, really not a fan of that one. And that's not just because they upset me when they lied about the caramel liquid filling. Next we're going to try the trail mix. So the shots, they call them. So I'm going to get a bit of the toffee, a pecan, a raisin and a sultana. Because you shot that out of the packet. So let's replicate that. That's delicious as well. Wow, that's really good. So you get that hot toffee kick, sweetness from the toffee, you got the crunch from the pecan nut, and you got raisins and sultanas. I mean, what's not to like? That's brilliant. Gonna go for the Belvita biscuits. Nice flavour, more of a breakfast item, and I think it's far too similar to a cracker. And then that would be another packet of biscuits or breakable crackers rattling around in our MRE. As much as I quite like that flavour, I think if you were going to do a breakfast alternative, you'd swap out the crackers for the biscuits, which is an option down the line. Finally, we've got the citrus energy bar, only because I was curious. I don't know why I left it to the side when I did the review of the Swedish ration. I think it's because there was a million energy bars in there. So we'll just give that one a taste review. That's not nice. I thought that was going to be really tasty. It's got a really artificial citrus flavour to it. And the texture's kind of sticky and gelatinous. No, okay, no. It wasn't going in the MRE anyway, but I don't like the citrus flavour. Right, for me, going by the taste review and taking into consideration my preferences and the size constraints, I've got two contenders for the MRE bag itself, and that's going to have to be the oat bar and the raw bars. So I think I'd alternate between the two of these, and I really like these. These are great. I like the nuts included and the sultanas, so I'm going to combine two snacks into my MRE. Let's go through our prototype MRE and take a look at the contents we have so far. So we have the multi-grain cracker pack and the, in this case, tuna topper, sweet chili. We have one soup mix, broccoli and Stilton. Our main, which happens to be spicy lentil stew. One isotonic drink, in this case it's an caffeinated energy one, raspberry lemonade. One hot drink, Horlicks, which can be substituted for a 3-in-1, 2-in-1 coffee or a hot chocolate. And now a fuel oat bar peanut butter, toffee and pecan shots. So that's part 4, and that's the main structure of our build your own MRE kit put together. As you can see, it's a really nice compact little kit. In the next episode, so part 5, which will be the final episode, I think what we need to do is take a look at condiments, utensils, packaging, and then I think as a little bonus we will review the whole meal on a tray, all the components together, and then I'll draw up a design for it. So obviously the options for the mains, the extra components, and then do the groundwork of pricing it based on per unit price. See what my MREs come in value wise, what they come in weight wise, and then just give a general breakdown of how we found this project. I've really enjoyed it. So final episode coming up, part 5. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all of this series, I appreciate you. I appreciate all your feedback. A lot of you who have given me feedback, and a lot of you have discussed options, given me ideas. You've really helped to create this into what it is. I'm looking to share some of these out. I'm looking at options to give some of these away. I'm new to YouTube, so I need to kind of work out what the rules and regulations are for giving stuff away, how I do that, but I can do that down the line after part 5. I'm really enjoying this. I think there's options for other kind of experiments, ideas going down the line. I think a 24-hour one's going to be harder, especially with weight constraints. But that's something I'd look forward to doing as well. So thank you. Enough waffling. Thank you so much for watching. Leave us a like, comment if you haven't already. Subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I appreciate all of you, and I'll hopefully see you in a future video. Bye bye.